Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Durissa Rain, aka Riri, and today's video is going to be a Dollar Tree haul and makeover. Alright beauties, so this is going to be a collab with my Uneek squad sisters. This is going to be with Patrice and Toni. They are always linked down below, so please, please, please go check out their videos as well. But they frequent the Dollar Tree a lot. They both have a lot of Dollar Tree hauls, and I've been sleeping on the Dollar Tree a little bit. I go sometimes, but we wanted to do just a full makeover, full face of nothing but Dollar Tree makeup. I did also buy some hair color, which I have not used just yet. So if I do get the chance to use this prior to posting this, I will absolutely do before and after pictures and show you guys at the end of the video. We also were supposed to pick out something for our hair and some type of nails or some type of, you know, jewelry or something like that. So I got this cute little scrunchie. It is freaking adorable. And of course, everything's a Dwala. And then I got these two Wet n Wild nail polishes. I have used these before and I love these, so I'm really excited about that. And then I also got some hair braids for my hair that I cannot find because there's a lot of shit in this bag. Okay, well, we'll find those as we dig in. So I did get a massive bag full, the entire full face, I think, aside from brows. So let me take everything out and then I will be RB. Alright, so these are the little bobby pins that I got. They're from Scoonsy. I don't know how the hell to say this. But I just thought they were super cute and I like to pin my hair up like this, so I thought they were a cute little idea. So for my accessories for my hair, I got these. And then we got some turquoise and some lavender semi-permanent hair color. So we shall see how those go as well. So let me pin back my little bit of hair. Also peep my earrings. My friend Aluki at Lulu Creations made these for me. I am absolutely obsessed. Y'all know that I typically wear like my same earrings have for 10, 15 plus years. But I love peacocks. And these are stunning. She does such a beautiful, beautiful job. So please go check her out as well. So let's get into what we got. It's a lot, y'all. I just grabbed. And oddly enough, there weren't any foundations at all. There were two in like a little slim thing and they were in the shade Deep. So yeah. I ended up getting a BB cream in medium. They either had fair or deep or medium. So we're just going to go with it. But this is a Sassy and Chic BB Beauty Benefit Cream. I also got a pressed powder in the shade Nude. Then for my eyes, I got a couple of these little things because I figured I could also use them as like blush toppers, highlights, things like that. And then I also got this right here. So that's what we're going to use for our eyes today. And then for face, I have a LA Colors. I always say that LA Colors highlight in the shade Shine Bright. That's what that looks like. And then a powder blush by LA Colors in the shade Peach Rose. And then for a bronzer, I got the Color Workshop Poolside Glam in bronzer. And it just says bronzer, I guess. And then I got, they didn't really have like a primer, so I got this color correcting primer. It is called Smoothing Face Primer, and it is in the green, which helps to neutralize redness. So we'll start off with that. I also got this Sassy and Chic eyelash curler. I've actually heard Laura Lee rave about this for a really long time, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. It's probably gonna be good. And then we have some eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Master Precise. It's a waterproof and it's in a violet. And I thought it would look really pretty with like these tones that I got for our eyes. I got a Wet n Wild Very Black Enhance and Define mascara. Yo, I'm nervous. For lips, I got an LA Colors Auto Lip Liner in It's Perfect. It's just a nude. And then I got an actual lipstick because it didn't have any matte lipsticks that I saw. So this is a Wet n Wild Breeze. And it's just like a regular standard lipstick. It looks kind of metallic-y, so I'm a little nervous. And then to top everything off, we got a setting spray from LA Colors, y'all. So again, everything is exactly $1. So let's get the hair pulled back. And we're going to go in with the primer first. So this is the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer, and this is the green. So of course, this is what, how many items? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I spent $15 as far as just the makeup stuff. So, I mean, come on now. We have spent that on primers, y'all. So let's see how everything works. You guys know that I have very dry, textured skin. I also have very sensitive skin, and I'm allergic to everything. So I'm scared as hell. All right. Okay. So I can first of all say that it feels really cool. It's kind of like that matte, kind of soft, velvety like touch. I do like that applicator a whole lot as well. So we are going to just, I don't think I'm going to prime everywhere, just kind of in the T-zone area and then like where I just get like really red at. Let me smell it. Oh, it actually smells really nice. It is slightly perfumed. If you don't like anything perfumed, probably wouldn't recommend it. Oh my god, that is enough for the whole face. Holy crap. Hey, a little goes a long way. Yeah, that actually smells really nice. All right. And I do apologize, it has been storming off and on here for a million days. So if you hear thunder, I'm really sorry, y'all. I'm really trying my best to get back into the swing of things, even though I'm still not mentally ready to. But I miss you guys. I miss filming, and I miss honestly just coming in my room and relaxing and, you know, playing in makeup. Okay, a little goes a really long way, you guys. I can definitely see that it is kind of slightly blurring some redness, but it's more of like giving me a little white cast as opposed to neutralizing it. We'll see how the BB cream goes on top. I don't think I like the texture of this. It's almost kind of like balmy feeling. I don't think I like it, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how everything plays well together. How it plays together. I have to wipe my hands off. I might have to bring my mirror a little bit closer. Y'all know Mama's blind, okay? Alright. Now we're going to go into this Sassy and Chic BB Beauty Benefit Cream. Multi-action skincare and makeup. I got the shade medium. Oh, it's probably going to be a little dark, but that's all they had. Sometimes we got to work with what we got, y'all. All right. Yeah, my Dollar Tree is not the best. Maybe that's why I don't go to it a whole lot. So it comes in like a little square. Okay. Comes in like a little square. Hey, honey, let me just do that. Yeah, it's gonna be slightly dark, but honestly, in like a couple weeks, it's probably gonna be great. So it just comes in like a little squeezy tube. Let me smell it. Oddly enough, I don't smell anything at all. So I'm going to do just a little bit. Again, this is a BB cream, so it is not going to be, you know, a full beat, full coverage type of thing. And let me grab a brush. And it may honestly be a good color once it's sheared out some. I don't think it's going to, yeah, I don't think it's going to be quite as dark. So if you are my complexion, you can definitely pull off the medium for sure. Oh, it blends out really nicely. Definitely very, very little coverage, which I anticipated that. You guys know that I prefer kind of a more, you know, a light coverage. I like dewy finishes. I like a, like my skin but better type of situation, okay? Yeah, I feel like I would honestly use this again. We'll see how it wears. I also didn't get any, I didn't see any concealer at all, so I didn't get any concealer. But we should be able to like get a little bit added coverage with the powder. And I'll put a little bit of this on my lids and also set that down. And my skin is peeling, so if you see anything floating around the perimeter of my head or in my hairline or on my arms, it's just skin. I hope everybody is well. Like I said, I miss you guys so damn bad. Yeah, that blended out like into nothing, so that's really cool. I can still see a little tiny bit of pinkness, but it doesn't look bad at all. I would wear this. This is enough for me. I know it's not for a lot of people. That's all right. I'll use this again. I actually really like it, unless I have some kind of weird allergic reaction. hair is getting on my nerves, so let me just use my little headband. I know it's gonna look crazy for a minute with hair clips and a hairband. Alright, so far so good. I'm excited, y'all. Now we're gonna open up the LA Colors pressed powder in the shade Nude. Again, it was slim pickings, okay? Mama's not got a little fancy little Dollar Tree like some of y'all have. I mean, some of y'all hit like the freaking mother load, and I'm a little bit jealous. This feels very, very cheap. I mean, this is a 3-cent component. It feels very light and very cheap. We're not going to use that. So we will toss that stuff. And then I'm just going to grab a powder brush, and we're going to go in. It doesn't have any kind of weird scent. Let me rub it with my hands. Surprisingly, it feels pretty soft and has some pigmentation to it. All right. So let's load up the brush and let's set the face. It's setting the face too. Okay. Which I don't mind the dewiness, but y'all know, huh? In North Carolina, it gets hot as hell, y'all. Although today it's actually pretty cool, which I'm sure my husband appreciates since he works outdoors. We had a couple of very, very, very hot days already. So today it's literally only like 60-something degrees and it's been storming nonstop. Yeah, I feel like I need, I mean, I typically go slightly more coverage, obviously. This is enough, but I would definitely prefer if I had a little bit of concealer just under there, kind of for my dark circles and just this area. But other than that, I like it. No funky smells. Nothing is irritating my skin or anything yet. My hair is getting on my mother effing nerve. Okay, it's not actually closing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it feels very cheap, but for $1. All right, let's move along. Let's bronze up these cheeks. This is the Color Workshop bronzer. And again, everything's a Zoala. Everything feels very cheap. Okay, so it looks like it has a slight, yeah, it does. It seems like it has just a slight opalescence to it. Not super shimmery, not glittery, anything like that, but there's a slight little sheen to this. So I'm gonna grab my little Judy brush. A whole lot comes on, but we'll see what happens. Don't really see a whole lot of anything but the luminosity, which I guess is not a bad thing. I definitely like a more warm, yummy, delicious bronzer. This ain't it. Yeah, that. I will say if you're very, very fair, this will probably be wonderful. I honestly feel like it's almost a powder, just like a loose powder type of thing, or pressed powder. I mean, I like the shimmer that it gave me, like kind of the luminosity. And you can see, of course, it's super, super powdery. Don't blow on your makeup. All right. That was a little fail. We're going to put the fails or the onto one side. And then the good shit on the other side. All right. So now we're going in with the LA Colors Velvety Finish Powdered Blush in the shade Peach Rose. See, I think the main reason I'm really scared, I mean, I'm not trash talking cheap makeup at all, Dollar Tree makeup, anywhere you go for makeup. But with my skin being so sensitive and stuff like that, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, my skin, you guys, would literally break out at the drop of a dime. It just, anything that I used that was like cheaper or not like the best quality, I knew it. My skin knew it. Sorry, y'all. Got to pull this hair up because it's getting on my nerves. This is a scrunchie also that Aluki made from the Lulu Experience. I freaking love it. Okay, moving on. Oh, that's super shimmery. I like shimmer, but that is like almost glittery. Oh, shit. Maybe it's just a top coat. We'll see. All right, here goes nothing. Let me load up. It's there. Oh, that's very glittery. Okay, I love shimmer. I love a sheen. But this, oh no. That is pure glitter. And it does not appear to be an overspray. I think it's all the way through. The color is actually really pretty. And it is, as I'm layering it up, finally starting to show up some. Yeah. Okay, it's really pretty. We'll see how it wears, but I do not like the glitter that's in it at all, so yeah. All right, now we're gonna spray the face like we always do. I'm not gonna actually use this just in case this is more of a, like, it dries down all the way or gets tacky. Then it's gonna mess up our entire face, so no. I'm just going in with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Spray, which I freaking love so much. And we're gonna grab a sponge and press everything out. I think now, I mean, literally aside from right here where I know that I need a little bit more coverage, I actually feel like adding the powder and doing the blush and the bronzer and stuff has kind of given me that extra little something that I like right there. So, okay. Next up is Shine Bright by LA Colors. It's a pretty good size pan too, so maybe it'll be good, y'all. All right. Again, standard, very cheap component. And let's give her a swatchy-roo. It actually looks pretty intense. All right, y'all. It does feel slightly dry, but let me find out if she's good. All right, let me do a little bit to start with because it might trick me. Okay. Oh my God, yeah, that's kind of dusty. Oh shit. Okay, definitely beautiful, definitely blinding, but it is slightly kind of chalky, so it's kind of going everywhere. Maybe be a little more light-handed on this side. Yeah, I definitely prefer it going way less, but I mean, do y'all see that? Do you see that? That is pretty. All right. That I like. I would probably go back and get the next shade up. They had like a more kind of gold one, and then they had like a more pinky-ish one. So far, I'm definitely more impressed by this than probably anything else. I do like the BB cream a lot, so we're gonna stick that on the I like you side, and then we're gonna spray one more time. I might have done just a little too much over here. It is definitely a little bit more kind of powdery and chalky-ish, but also still smooth, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't have glitter or shimmer or anything like that. It is just, it's a little heavy, that's all. All right, look, y'all. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, so let's take all of these out. I got two of these, the Beauty in Bloom. I have the Blossom and the Dewdrop. And these are more metallic. Hopefully one of these is matte. Oh God. This is the Double Take eyeshadow, and it is in the shade Fiery. Please one of these be matte. Nothing wrong with an all metallic or all shimmer lid at all, actually, but okay. Let's see what these look like. Let's throw those away. And I dropped some metal. All right, y'all. So this is the shade. I guess they don't have their own shade. No, it's just the set is called Fiery. It's actually really, really pretty. So let's check this one out. That's like a really pretty deep cranberry. That actually looks pretty freaking amazing. Okay. And then this one is a matte, or more of a satin. And that's like more of a lighter mauve. So I think I'm going to go in with this. And since our liner is purple, I'll go in with this and do a little wash of this and then add a little bit of this one, and then maybe the light purple. And then maybe we'll jump into this to use as more highlight, or in the inner corner highlight. So we'll open these as well. Oh, it says highlighter. This was a highlighter. I'm dumb, y'all. That one's the eyeshadow. That one's a highlighter. These are cute as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. They're super cute. All right, my darlings. Let me make sure we're straight again. But FYI, y'all, whenever I'm trying to do that, it's because I can't see myself. So I just turn my camera on and pray that I'm in focus. So whenever I have to stop it and restart it, yeah. Anyways, these are super freaking cute. It kind of reminds me of like the little old school like salve or like little chapsticks, and has like the cute little lid to it. So I like these a lot. So we are going to hop into the more matte-ish one with just a fluffy brush. Let me get my mirror back in front of my eyeballs. I have high hopes for this. I'm actually really digging the look so far. I did not set my lids after I put that foundation over them, but it'll be okay. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay. I also didn't get a brow product, but y'all know, the brows are a work in progress, so we're just pretending that we don't see them. All right, I mean, there's definitely pigment. There's definitely pigment there. It does have quite a bit of kickback, but y'all know that doesn't bother me. I mean, especially for a damn dollar. Definitely not gonna complain about any kickback. I honestly wasn't expecting very much at all from this, so. Okay. All right, y'all. So, I mean, so far so good. And then I'm literally just gonna take my finger and go into this. That is gorgeous. And I'm gonna put this in the outer part of the lid. It feels slightly more dry trying to put it on the lid, but it's still there. It's still really pretty. They don't have any scent, which is good. Ooh, okay. So I went in a little heavier with this one, and it definitely shows up way more. I am actually really, really impressed by that. That is beautiful, you guys. This will be an absolutely beautiful, beautiful color for fall time. Like doing your greens and your plums and berries and stuff. Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, very impressed so far. Let me take the big fluffy brush again. Yeah, that is beautiful. Really, really pretty. I'm just gonna soften it just right here, ever so slightly. Look, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is coming for us, y'all. They are coming. And then I'm going to go in the little Blossom Trio. And I'm going to go into this purple right here. That also feels really good. Okay. And we're going to put... Whoa! I was not expecting that. Oh my god. We're going to put that on the front half. Oh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, that's really beautiful, you guys. Who the hell am I with some damn look? Dollar Tree makeup and purple. I'm just saying. Does it go with what I'm wearing? Absolutely not. But it'll be alright. Again, soften it in between. I'm pretty damn impressed, y'all. Not even gonna lie. I'm going to go, no, I'm not going to use this one again for the inner corner. We'll go into this one, the highlight one. And this is called Dewdrop. I'm going to use the more white shade and go into the inner corner. I'm really impressed, you guys. I'm actually very, very, very shocked. All right, Dollar Tree. That is beautiful. Now we got to see how long everything lasts. You guys know for me, I don't care about fallout. Swatches don't mean anything to me. None of that stuff means anything if the product does not last on my skin or on the lids. I am all about lasting power. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to go and I'm going to mix this one and the more champagne-y one together. And come right here. Was not expecting this outcome at all. Okay, while we're here, I'm going to take this little tiny brush and wipe it off some because it's obviously got peri-pil on it. And I'm going to go into the deeper gold right here, just like a touch, just a tap. And I want to maybe take away a little, yeah. I just felt like this is really, really stark. Ah, it's thundering. I'm really impressed, you guys. I have to say, I'm really honestly impressed. I'm going to go back into the little matte shade right here. And I'm going to use that same little tiny brush. Now let me go in with a flat brush. And we'll just do a little bit underneath. Like nothing has had a weird odor, like a very strong scent to it. I mean, there's not like a lot of fallout or anything on my face. I'm pretty damn shocked. Pretty damn shocked. All right, shit. All right, y'all. We doing the damn thing. So next I'm going to do just a little line with the Maybelline Master Precise Ink Metallics. And this is the shade Violet. And of course, Maybelline is kind of standard drugstore, you know, CVS, Walmart, wherever you happen to shop for cosmetics. And this is probably a $7 to $9 product. So to get it for $1, I'm pretty sure this is, yep, it's metallic. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it's dried out. It's still kind of shaking the way it's supposed to. Yeah, it does say Master Precise Metallic Ink. Okay, so that is what the little thing looks like. And, oh, it's super fine. It's more of a felt tip. All right, y'all. All right. Y'all know I'm blind, so hopefully y'all can still see me well. But I just want to do, oops. Just a little bit. It's pretty good. It kind of feels a little stiff. But it's really pretty. We'll see how quickly it dries. I'm liking all of the purples. They look really, really pretty together. I had already told myself this morning, I was like, I'm going to get up. I am trying to get back on track. Yeah, I really like that. I like everything so far. I'm trying to just get back on track. And, you know, kind of like that weird anxiety thing where you're psyching yourself out, but then you finally go do what you're supposed to do. And then you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to get back on track. And, yeah. But I'm really excited. Like, I love Patrice and I love Toni. So when they were like, we need to do a makeover. We need to do just a full face of Dollar Tree stuff. Because, like I said, they both do tons of hauls. And I really love that because who doesn't want to get something for a more inexpensive price? So, super excited. And we've all been, you know, just messaging each other consistently, making sure that we're okay. I think that you need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have kind of your mental health check-in, so to speak. You have to, you know, like I'll send random just little yellow hearts. So just send a yellow heart to somebody. And that's just my way of saying like, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm here. But I'm not going to be intrusive. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm going to curl my lashes. I was trying to rub my mouth and let that dry for a second. Yeah, you guys, I really like this. Everything's slightly more glowy, I think, because the highlight is so much. It's a little more intense than I typically go, but it's still pretty. So I'm going to go in with the Sassy and Chic Eyelash Curler. It's so funny because when I'm filming, I literally never remember to curl my lashes. But when I'm at home, like just doing like regular everyday makeup, I literally curl my lashes every single time I do my makeup. Every single time. So that is what it looks like. I mean, it's your standard little, you know. And it says voila. But I've heard Laura Lee speak about these quite a few times. So let's check it out. Okay. It does fit really nicely in there. And I like to start at the base and kind of move in this way, kind of toward my eye. And then walk it up and hold it. And then walk it up and then release. Oh yeah, I did something. Yeah, I love curling my lashes. I absolutely, especially for myself, y'all know that I'm not a lash wearer. So again, I squeeze it and kind of go towards the eyeball. Give it a second. Move it up, squeeze it again. Move it up and squeeze it again. And release. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. But because I don't wear lashes, I like to just give my lashes that extra little bit of kind of lift and curl. And then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara in the shade Very Black. Yes, in the shade Very Black. I don't like the wand. This wand is really spaced out, and I typically like with the Better Than Sex and stuff like that, I like a wand that is kind of more compact and more dense, but we'll see. It could be fabulous. It is grabbing onto the lashes pretty well. It is super, super dry though. Like very dry. And I do like a more dry formula. I don't like a formula that's like crazy wet out the gate. Yeah. I mean, for $1, and I mean, you know, that's the only makeup you have or that you can get. It's okay. And I typically will go in, again, kind of like in my regular everyday makeup. I always use 2 mascaras. Always. It's just too dry. It's not really doing a whole lot. On the bottom lashes, it's definitely better. Alright, I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'll come right back. Alright, so we are back, darlings. Yeah, I like it for the bottom lashes. Not so much for the top lashes, so it's going to be a no for me. Next, we are going to go into the LA Colors Auto Lip Liner in the shade It's Perfect. And of course, it's the nude. I mean, regardless of the couple of kind of or fails, I'm actually really liking the look overall. I think it's really beautiful. Okay. Can you open up for me, please? Okay, hallelujah. So that is what it looks like. And it does come up and down, of course. And we are going to see how it works. It's a little hard, which I actually don't mind that much. Like, it's not scratching or anything, it's just slightly more firm than what I'm used to. I do like the color. Yeah, it's a little rough. It's okay. I mean, for $1, I'll still use it. I'll keep it, but it's not something I'm gonna reach for all the time because it is a little bit rough. But I do like the color. And then I'm going in with Wet n Wild Silk Finish Lipstick in the shade Breeze. I'm so scared of this. Y'all know that I don't really wear regular lipsticks. But we're gonna see what she looks like today, okay? Please don't be super shimmery. Okay, I like the little cute component. Yeah, I do feel like it's going to be slightly metallic-y, but yeah, I don't like it. Ooh. It has that very, very classic traditional crayon-y lipstick scent. Yeah. The color is not too bad. Definitely does not look really good with this. I'm not one for a frosted type of lipstick. I'm just not. It's not flattering, in my opinion, for myself. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like lipstick. But that's personal preference. Next, we're going into the setting spray from LA Colors, and it literally just says clear. That's what that looks like. I actually really like this. I hope that I do like it in regard to like the packaging, because I think this would be so cool to travel with, or like, you know, just keep in your purse and stuff like that kind of all the time and be able to do touch-ups kind of throughout the, you know, the day. So I like the idea of it being in like the cute little pen. Hello. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm going to give it a priming spray because I'm really scared it's going to cut. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, it's kind of aggressive. But I like it. I don't smell anything at all. It didn't leave like a weird bunch of blotchy little spots everywhere. All right. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel tacky or heavy or anything like that. Well, we shall see. So that is it. That is my full face makeover with all Dollar Tree $1 makeup products. Let's go over the things that I do like, that I could see myself using again. I did enjoy the BB cream. I think it's really, really pretty. Of course, if you're somebody that prefers a full-on coverage, you are definitely not going to like this. And because it is a BB cream and more sheer, you can kind of use, you know, I think a multitude of different colors. I probably could have gotten the light, bronzed it up. This is the medium and it sheared out beautifully. I did like the powder. Again, it does feel super, super cheap, but it is literally $1. It set everything in place. I don't feel itchy or anything like that, so I really liked that. The LA Colors Highlight and Shine Bright. I actually really do like this. I feel like it's slightly light for my skin, and it was a little too much. I put way too much on, especially on this side. But I will use it again and just kind of mix it with a deeper color and go a little less ham. Again, it felt slightly dusty, slightly like chalky feeling, but I think it's really pretty. I like it a lot. And then the LA Colors, the eyeshadow duo. This was the fiery one. I think both of them performed beautifully. They blended out well. The pigmentation is there. We'll see obviously how long they wear throughout the day, but I think it created a beautiful look. And then our two little LA Colors, little pans here. We had the Dewdrop Highlighter Trio. Super, super cute, super blinding. I really enjoy this a lot. I honestly think this would be perfect for traveling as well. And then the other one was the Blossom, and this was the eyeshadow one. I kind of would prefer this, obviously, for like fall, winter, but I still think it's really beautiful. Like this little kind of coppery shade. Whoo! Honey child. It is pretty. It is pretty. And then last in the likes, well, no, I'll do like the setting spray, is the lip liner. Even though it feels rough, I did like the shade of it, and I mean, it works. It performs, and it's $1. So aside from it just feeling a little bit, you know, it was still creamy, but kind of tough to glide across the lips. And then I did like the setting spray. The Hell No's, luckily they're not too many of them. But the primer, it did blur slightly, I can say that, but I just don't like the texture of it. It felt really weird and kind of more balmy and thick on the skin. I do not like that, but you guys know that. I am more of a moisture, hydrating, you know what I mean? So it's just a no for me. I will probably use it up though. I'll try to, but I just don't like the texture too much. And then the bronzer, I just didn't like it. It's very, very fair. It had a next to zero coverage, and it was super dusty and super powdery. I think if you have very fair skin, this would be really stunning on you though. It's not a bad product. It just didn't work for me. The blush is a definite no for me. Only because, and I love a glowy blush, you guys know this, but this was like highlighty. I don't see too many like glittery sparkles on my face, not too many, but I don't like that. I don't like to have glitter in my products. I like shimmer or a sheen, like a lit from within glow. So for that reason, I don't really like it. I think, again, if you have more fair skin and you love a glittery, you know, wham bam blush, you're probably gonna like it. The lipstick I do not like, but I also don't like standard bullet lipsticks. It's a little too frosty for me, and it definitely has that kind of traditional waxy crayon lipstick smell to it. I'm just not a fan. Again, these things are personal things. They're not like it just didn't perform or it was trash. They just didn't happen to work for myself. And then the mascara, I may honestly keep it just for the bottom lash line. I feel like the bottom lash line, it did really well. But for the top, I don't feel like it did much of anything at all. And honestly, this eye is already falling down and my lashes feel like super, super soft. So yeah, I will probably keep it and just use it for the bottom lash line. Would I recommend you go buy it even for $1? No, I wouldn't. So that's it. I will, of course, leave a comment or an image at the end of the video if I get the chance to try this before this goes up. But thank you guys so much. Thank you to Toni and Patrice for being so absolutely wonderful and for the amazing idea. I've never done a full face from Dollar Tree at all. So I'm really excited, and I really actually love the look a whole lot. I'm very pleasantly surprised at how much I do like the overall look from it. So let me know what you guys think. I will leave a comment or come back and let you guys know as far as wear time, and just kind of see how things go. I'm still cleaning my house after this. I still have to go make my lasagna, so we're gonna be sweating, we're gonna be moving, and I will let you guys know. But so far, so good. So that is it, beauties. If you are still here, thank you so much for joining me. I would love if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you be part of my beauty family here on YouTube and be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties. Stay safe.